Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Hang on a sec here, folks. Okay. Let's check that audio. See how that audio's doing. Okay. Looks like that audio's doing great. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Awesome. Oh my goodness gracious. Are you serious? Already? Wow. Hey, nice to see you, Justin. Yeah, we're over here right now. We are here at Butte Street and Harrow Street. And we're over here on Harrow Street right now. Just found a nice flat spot to set up. So, because there were some interesting people in the Butte pedestrian walkway. So, of course, yeah, you came on over here. Good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Sebastian, good to see you as well. Nick, nice to have you on the stream. Good to have you here, yeah? What a beautiful, beautiful day. Christine, good to see you too. Yeah, we are here right now over by 1230 Harrow Street. And we are gonna head on over to Robson Street right now. So come on with me. Let's head on over there. We got off and on rain, which is very interesting. Right when I start the stream, the rain comes pouring down, not from the trees, from the actual sky. Okay, I was like, is that the trees? And it wasn't the trees. It was the sky. I was like, oh, okay. Asif from Go 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 BC, oh my gosh. Got a Mark 1 Transit trading card holder here. Whoa. Whoa, thing of legends. Thing of legends. So we have the trusted umbrella at the ready, as the rain will definitely come back. And we're just heading out and about right now into the city. Get a little bit nosy.
What time is it, Mr. Wolf?
Oh, it looks like the rain is coming back. Rain is coming back. Let's open up that umbrella. This acid the real one? I'm pretty sure it's the real one. It's pretty hard to fake a Translink trading card holder who has a Mark 1 trading card. There's only a few of them in the world. So what a beautiful day. We're here on Robson Street right now. Let's head down Robson Street and let's check out the neighborhood. Let's see what's going on. It is a rainy, rainy day here today. Yeah, of course, we'll stop over at the interesting people you see. I'll stop and get some lunch for myself as well. This needs to happen in just a little bit of time. Right now, we'll just head on out and about. So good to see everyone who's on the stream right now. Let's keep rolling. Rolling, rolling. Rolling with the atmosphere river. What a day, what a day. What a day. And of course, this is a Let's Get Nosy stream, so we'll get nosy somewhere. Feel free to make some recommendations. I do have to pick up some Vietnamese coffee over in Chinatown, so I definitely plan on heading that way to pick up some Vietnamese coffee. And Ash is like, we never know. We'll never know if he's real or not. But he is. He took a look at me today, asked him, and Ash was like, do I need to do cooking today? I'm like, you got plenty of buns in the fridge, and we just made a haul. You might want to cook the fresh chicken we just got, but beyond that, I think you're good. He's got a few pots of pasta in the fridge too, and stuff like that, all packed up nicely into their organized containers. Very, very interesting to see. Very, very interesting. Oh yeah, it's starting to come down now. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Nick's saying, Asif, Did you throw away the rest of the silly chicken wings from last night? I think he still has them. He's got plans. Yeah. You throw them in the air fryer a little bit longer. I think they're good. Yeah, definitely need to throw them in the air fryer a little bit longer. Or you might sauce them up. Who knows? Who knows? They're still good chicken wings. As in, if you want to continue cooking them. Just that name makes my skin crawl. Ah! Well, I will tell you this, okay? They have some wonderful noodles over there. So if you're going on over there, definitely grab their noodles. Okay, those are definitely a nice delicacy. You can definitely enjoy those. That's what most people recommend as their noodles. So I also tried something slightly off menu. Slightly off menu. When you go to a restaurant, the best thing to do is to pick something on menu. Like, you know, if you go to a burger bar and they have one plate of pad thai, they're on the menu, but everything else is like Southern barbecue. That's when you got to start like raising questions. Did I get the pad thai at the Southern barbecue restaurant? Probably not. Probably not. Justin would have opted for the labubu. Chicken house. Ah! I swear, in those G&A robot machines, I'm not sure if there's an actual robot in there or if they just trapped a bunch of mini labubus in there. Maybe they shot them with a shrinking ray and then shrunk them down, animated them, and they're the ones who run the coffee machines now out of G&A. Otherwise, G&A makes some awesome coffee. Jerome's like, it is definitely on their menu. Let's not miss it. Oh, okay, it is on their menu. Okay, it's on their menu. True. I don't know. I'm just talking. Either way, I definitely enjoy their noodles. So try out their noodles. Definitely try out their noodles. That's the good stuff. The noodles are the good stuff. Like, I remember eating their noodles on stream, and a bunch of you folks are gagging. You're enjoying it. Gagging as in very impressed. Enjoying it. So it's just a matter of what you're ordering, and you know, sometimes people have an off day. I would love a whole series on Netflix. Well, like I said, this is Robson and Thurlow's Broad Street right here. Netflix. If you want to make a partnership with us, we would love to be on Netflix. If you're watching, we are here at Robson Square. Not yet, but it's up ahead. What's this going on over here? Oh, there's like Indigenous Fashion Week coming up. And now they have an Uber Eats ad. I want to see the Indigenous Fashion Week. There we go. What is this, 19th to 22nd at the Queen Elizabeth Theater? Oh, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Yeah, sometimes when you're walking past these signs, that's what you find. That sounds very cool. Probably a ticketed event, but yeah. Yes, we can make one. On our own. Fair enough. With the labubu inside of the machines making coffee. Shh! Don't tell everyone. How are they going to be able to use those coffee machines if we tell everyone that there's labubu, imaginary, fictional labubus working within the G&A coffee machines? Shh. Here we are, Robson Street. I think I need to stop. I need to stop because it doesn't say walk. Nope, definitely doesn't say walk. And that's your regular pop-up plaza on over there. So we'll go on over there and we'll see if there's anything new. If not, we want to give the vendors a bit of a break. To be honest with you. Asif and Jerome better get royalties. Netflix. We'd love to be there. We can bring our versus show. We got plenty more ridiculous husband antics. With the Labubus, will the Labubus have union rights? I think that's why they're using them right now, because they're not quite designated as having union rights yet. It's one of those unfortunate things. I'm not criticizing the system. I'm not for it. I'm not against it. I'm just telling you what it is. And such as like, there is so many press-on nails here today. Wow. Okay. It's just like press-on nails 24/7. Wow, look at that. If you were opening up a restaurant, what cuisine would you serve? Noah Boat. Noah, good to see you. Nice to have you here on the stream. Oh my goodness gracious, shades of YVR, that's awesome. A lot of the same vendors that you would see around almost every time of day here today. Let's not get in their way. Let them make their sales. You've seen them all. Asif would definitely choose Bangladeshi Canadian. So I think that's your answer right there, because I would probably just support the husband. That's what I would do. I would support the husband. There you go. I have my vesties on today. I'm so happy. I forgot my vesties yesterday, eh? I was not wearing them. I was like jumping puddles and stuff like that. Not fun. Not fun. But necessary. Definitely necessary. Let's take an umbrella break here. Umbrella break. Because we're walking under an awning. Yeah, definitely under an awning. Yeah, downtown is bustling today. Oh my goodness gracious, it is definitely a bustling. It's bustling. I hear buskers. I hear buskers. You remember like the movie, like what was it? I can't even remember. I think it was like 6 Cents. It's like an old movie. It's like, they would be like, I see dead people. In this case, it's I see buskers and musicians. Okay, let's cross. This guy's got a killer voice. That's 7. What's his name? Killer voice, killer voice. 404 Ochi, oh my goodness gracious. And Mickey! Good to see you both. Nice to have you on the stream. Christine's like, I want Filipino dishes. You want Filipino dishes? You want Filipino dishes? The world keeps pulling me back to Joyce Collingwood. The world keeps pulling me back. It's like I can't stay away. Or Filipino restaurants. Christine, I need to master my pancit and kari kari first. That's true. There's plenty of other people that make some good pancit and kari kari right now. That's absolutely true. Absolutely true. And they do a wonderful, wonderful job. And you can even get palom block now at Jollibee. I'm sure it was always there. I just never noticed it until I knew what it was. You know, you just you don't see it. Now I'm just like, that's what I want. I would be the first one to support Asim. Make it a Bangladeshi Filipino fusion dish. Now that is something that would be interesting. And there is some things that could work. There's some other things that I know would not work. So that is definitely definitely something to think about. Yeah, we're over here at Seymour and Robson Street right now. Regular Vancouverites behind us. Hey, good to see you. Ah! I love Vancouverites. They make you laugh so hard. Vancouver's got like this humor that is so sly and witty. Sometimes it goes over like people's heads. Very awesome to see. Very awesome to see. Okay. Oh my gosh, the Jimenez on over here. Is it busy or is it the Jinya? I mix them up. There's a few different ones that have similar names. It's the ramen shop though. Yeah, this is the Jinya. Yeah, they got a line up here today. Wow. They're busy. Oh, it's good to see. That's good to see. I'll do a little circuit here and then head around. You guys are having a good conversation. So let you go. Hakka pancit. Okay. I'd go for some Hakka palabok. I wouldn't mind checking that out too. And some regular ordinary palabok would be good too. I guess it's a triple fusion. It's Hakka, it's Bangladeshi, and it's Filipino, all mixed into one. Sounds very Canadian in this case. Sounds very Canadian. Ah! I am down. I am down. You know, the imagination of our viewers is awesome. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. That is creativity right there. I think Filipino China food is the thing. Yeah, that is a thing. I've heard of that. They got their own, like, it's not Hakka, but it's like Hakka, but it's Filipino. So it's different. And that's just like a lot of different Chinese. Like we have Chinese Canadian on over here too, which used to bring in the old, like crispy ginger beef is a Chinese Canadian invention. We created first, I believe, at the Silver Inn. Not the Silver Dragon, the Silver Inn. And like above the downtown in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We learned a lot about crispy ginger beef. They really love the crispy ginger beef when we think of Calgary. But like, just like, you got like Hakka, which is Chinese, Indian, or South Asian influences. And then you got Filipino Chinese. Of course, you got your Canadian Chinese as well. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Ah! But Nick, what if I want snails at the restaurant? What if I just want some pet snails at the restaurant? I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing you. I only make a snail exception for Nick. You always get your snail. Ah! That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, over here. Hold on, guys. I want to see if there's, I want to see what's going on over here. There's a new onigiri place opening up on over here. We're at the library. Let's get a little nosy. It's not set up yet, but they made a big deal about it in Vancouver. Is awesome. So they had this this Don Air shop here. I guess it didn't last. Okay, but onigiri is moving in here. So fingers crossed it opens up in a few in a few weeks. Because that would be awesome. Like an onigiri, yeah? I would love a nice onigiri. That would be definitely awesome. That would be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, and right down here at the library too. So the downtown library here. That's where we are. That's where we are. Look at the rain. It's just coming on down. Just coming on down. Ah! Let's cross the street. And this is the intersection of Robson and Homer Street here. And we'll cross the street in just a moment. Howdy, howdy, folks. A few other people that come onto the street. Yeah, I was thinking of going on over and getting a cutlet actually at EB10. I wasn't quite sure. What to get. There's also like a shop down the way that I wouldn't mind checking out too. Or stopping at Pelicana. I love myself some Pelicana. There's a lot of different things here. And like I love the EB10 katsu curry. It's very, very good. Very, very, very good. So it's all just like choices and stuff like that. Like this is one of my favorites right here. So good, so good. But I think I'm gonna venture for a little bit longer. Yeah, Pelicana is awesome too. Here's Pelicana right here. So this is Korean. They got the kimbap here too. They have their like grab and go. And they got like their new Korean barbecue rice bowls and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Really, really enjoying that too. Look at that. And they got their pork with katsu sauce here too. So look at this one right here. The shrimp tempura rice bowl. Oh wow. That looks tasty. I'm getting hungry already. Get ramen if you want. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of getting. I was thinking of getting some ramen. But let's keep wandering for a hot minute and stuff like that. We might pop over to the Level Art and grab ourselves a nice little drinky on over there. Something warm up for a hot minute or so, and then head on out. But definitely, what a beautiful day. Try something. Okay, we'll definitely try something. I definitely need a coffee first though. I'm starting to fall asleep. It's one of those days where it's just like, it's rainy and it makes you just kind of want to like curl up in bed. But it's also an awesome day to get out and about and try some stuff. There's a new bakery down here. Let's cross the street here. Oh my goodness gracious. And then head on down to the bakery. We'll see what's going on. Just gonna turn the camera. We got an interesting person behind us. Keeping them off camera. This is the intersection of Robson and Hamilton Street right here. And we're gonna head down the street right here. And there is a new cafe or bakery down here, just somewhere, just past the Rosedale entrance. And I have not been in yet. If it is open, awesome. If it is not open, oh wait, there's Maruhachi Ramen right there. Okay, I want some ramen. I'm all over the place today, guys. I'm all over the place. This is also, I've been interested in this one too. This one here. There's always people in it. It's never truly packed. There's always people in it. This is a Super Chef Grill. And this is where I want to go today. Right here. There's like a waiting line here. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Ah. Hey, yeah, I'm just vlogging on my face. I'm gonna keep the camera on my face. Is that okay? Okay, I just wanted to double check. Yeah, I'll sit with my back to the window. That's awesome. That's perfect. Thank you. And that's good too, because then you guys get the window. So there you go. Give me a sec to fix everything. Perfect. Oh, the cocoa bay is actually pretty good. Pretty good. I specialize in like coconut drinks in there. I use like coconut water and stuff. It's very, very good. Very, very good. Okay. So they got a few different things in here. Oh, they keep it simple right here. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Because this is my jam right here. Like a chasu taki ramen or a taki amen. Okay. So it's just more. It's around $20, this one right here. Okay. Inflation prices. But I've been having a hankering for ramen for a bit now, so it's a pleasant thing to see. That's what we'll say. Pleasant thing to see. Yeah, I do love Maruhachi Ramen. I do. So this is like the downtown one. There's one in the West End as well. So it's awesome to see. Hey. Okay. I just flagged them down, but like there's a bunch of people in here, so it's gonna take a hot minute to get here. Oh, they got the menu here too. Hold on. They have the menu. There's more to the menu. I think I only had like the special. Hey. Can I get this? And then we choose one of these, right? Okay. I'm gonna go with, what's the difference between the spicy and the shoya?
Oh, the shoyu is the
Soybean? Oh, I want the spicy. I like your spicy, it's good. Nah, thank you very much.
Do you have any food allergies?
Nothing extra, just the ramen. Appreciate it.
This is how to enjoy tsukemen, so please take a look.
Okay, stir the noodles well into the bowl. Dip a few. Okay, hold on here. Hold on. This is different. Last time I went to Maruhachi, you had like other stuff too, like tonkatsu and stuff like that. Do you have that stuff here? Like, do you have a regular menu, or is this the only thing?
So, we have you can see the regular menu.
Okay, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'll wiggy it out again. My apologies. Hold on. They have regular ramen as well. I was concerned for a sec. I thought I was getting something like this, but I wasn't. I was getting something a little different. You gotta like dunk the noodles and stuff. There's a whole process to it that I didn't quite understand, and that wasn't my vibe right now. And so they have several different types of ramen here that are all delicious. Okay, including their veggie one. It's very good. Okay, now I'm good. Oh, I am so sorry. But thank you for your patience here. Yeah, I wanted the chasu tamago ramen. Yeah, spicy. Yeah, that's the one I'm craving right now. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
The staff here is so awesome. They're so patient with me. That's good to see. Very, very good to see. And the seats are where you can put your coat. That's awesome. Thank you very much. So they'll bring over the chopsticks. So if you have like 4 people sitting at a table, they'll bring over four sets of chopsticks. Okay, there's only one person here, so that's what they do. They just fill up the cups and bring them on over. Oh, gee, yeah, I know. It is a cool jacket. Yeah, I got it at Zara, but like, there's several different versions. I believe H&M also did one, so you can shop around. I think like Lee Valley Tools, or not Lee Valley Tools. I always mix that up with somebody else. LL Bean did a version too. So yeah, there's a few places that do a jacket like that. So just kind of look around. And Nick's saying, guess the Montreal Canadiens will be playing the Canucks tonight. I guess so. We saw some Canucks fans and we saw some Montreal Canadian fans. There's definitely like an expat Canadian fan community over here in Vancouver, like no word of a lie. Let's look it up though and double check. Okay. Right. So we'll pull up Gemini. Who are the Canucks playing today? This way, you know, if we ask them what the Canucks are playing, then we'll know if they're actually playing or not. Yeah, so the Canadians and the Canucks are playing at 4, so it's like 40 minutes from now. They're going to be playing. That's cool. That's very, very cool. Nick's like, I'm torn between watching that and the Blue Jays game. Well, there's going to be plenty of other hockey games on, so if you are a Blue Jay fan, this is like one of the first times they've been to the World Series, I think, since 1993. So definitely, I would choose the Blue Jays first if you're a Blue Jays fan. And there's plenty of Dodgers fans in this city too, because like whole West Coast representation and stuff like that. So if you're a Dodgers fan, you might want to watch that. Okay. There's going to be plenty of hockey games to go around, and the Canadians are going to be back. But like, if you're a super Canadian fan right now or a super Canucks fan, I'm sure that's where you want to be. I know it's a toss-up, eh? Now that I got started talking about it, I also thought about that too. So the Blue Jays, they beat the Dodgers last night. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see the game, okay? I'm not like the biggest baseball fan, but I enjoy that the sports teams put smiles on people's faces and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, that was so fast. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. There we go. That'll hopefully make a good screenshot. I love this. I do not know. This is like around like $18, $19. Okay. I really, really love this stuff. Give me a sec here. Look at that right there. Is that not gorgeous? Is that not gorgeous? That is so gorgeous. Look at that bowl. Wow. Wow. Okay, let me turn the camera back on. Us. Yeah, I love me a nice warm bowl of ramen, especially on a day like today. Nice little broth right here. So this is like I believe a chicken-based broth. Yeah, and like a creamy chicken-based broth. This is pork, thinly sliced pork here. So normally I just kind of pull this in. And then once I get the chopsticks out, it'll start to break up. There we go. Yeah, it's very, very quick too. They only make a few things. Like there's a nice assorted menu, but when you organize the menu in a certain way that you can make things fast, like like the noodles and all that stuff. They got the noodles organized. They're really only doing pork or tofu, so it's all very, very easy, all very fast. Yeah, and they have like big pots in there. that they have everything brewing into. Yeah, so it's all very well-oiled, organized, but like organized machine. But oh my goodness gracious, this broth is so creamy, so nice, so simple too. Okay, let's get some chopsticks here. We'll break out some of the serviettes. Okay. We'll use this one serviette for our spoon. Just because I'm messy. Like, I just come in here and I just break this up. Here's the noodles right here, just so that you can see a little bit of the noodles. Beautiful, beautiful ramen noodles. Just absolutely, absolutely delicious. Just so good. So good. Let's lower that camera a little bit. That way when I pull it up to there. And this is also one of my favorites right here, the egg. Oh my goodness. Oh. Look at this. Look at this. Soft boiled. So, like, that is hard to do. That is hard to do. Vinny, good to see you. And go BC Lions, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Blue Jays, go. Go Whitecaps, go. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of sports going on today. This is true. Rocky's like, didn't stop? No, we're having ramen. So definitely along the same vein. So Rocky, you're not far off. Yeah, but we're having ramen. It's a ramen day. It's a soupy ramen day. Check this out. Just a beautiful, beautiful bowl of ramen. Beautiful, beautiful ramen noodles here. It all just comes together. It's just beauty. Vinny's participating in the cherished tradition of chirping on opposing teams. Oh, they just took a big bite of the peppers that make this a spicier dish. It's so delicious, so delicious. I don't think my mom would have been able to have that though. Love you, Mom. She usually is sitting there lurking in the background, guys, watching every once in a while because we don't get to see her very often. And so, Today, though, she's probably out with the ladies right now. She'll probably catch up on the news tonight. And so, That's so good. That's so good. So good, so good. Just a beautiful, beautiful, like, look at this, like, thinly sliced. There's a noodle with it right now. Just, like, thinly sliced pork right here. It's beautiful, nice fatty piece of pork and stuff like that. Like, definitely when you come, like, wow, there's actually a few sports fans in here right now. Having some food before the game. Yeah. Can't blame them. Like, when you want, like, you saw how fast that came out. Okay? Like, I literally made the order. The order came out like a few minutes later. And they try to do it faster on over. And so they keep every table in here is now full except for the table next to me here. And the couple just left next to me on over here. So that is interesting to see. That is definitely interesting to see. It won't take long. There'll be another group of people in here soon. Taking up more seats. When I come here, I'm usually at there's a group table up front. And that's where a lot of people that are just here individually sit. Because I'm streaming today, they gave me this table so they can keep the camera on me. Speaking of the perfect recipes, this restaurant must have all that down pat. Oh yeah. We got the noodles. They just drop the noodles. Cooks in about 3 minutes probably. This is like assumptions that I'm making. And they got a big pot of broth and a few different ones. Okay. And then the pork, just lots and lots of beautiful, beautiful pork on over here, thinly sliced, probably in advance. And that's what I would be doing. Back way in the day. This is another lifetime or so. Okay, when I worked at the outdoor centers, including over here in British Columbia and in the Metro Vancouver area, before we moved back to Toronto and before we moved back here again. This is way back in the day. Okay, I would work sometimes at the outdoor centers. They'll be short staff or something like that when someone's sick. And those are my favorite days because then they trained me. I had a food license and stuff like that, so I could do everything safely. And they would just have me doing prep, and it was awesome. Instead of a busy day paddling a canoe, which is just as fun, or climbing a rock or something like that, it was just a day to do something completely different. And it was just sitting in there working with the kitchen staff, who I always hung out with anyways when I was done my job, So, I'm pretty sure everything is made in advance, or to the point where if they do have to cook it, dropping the noodles doesn't take too long. So, yeah. As is to the T, they churn out these ramen bowls like crazy. Asif knows for sure because he's worked more recently. I never professionally worked in that thing, and my food license was only given to me, and I was trained in it. Just so that I could help out every once in a while. But I'd sit all day using a melon baller, just making melon balls and stuff like that. Something easy that none of the other guys wanted to do, and that allowed them to focus on the food because someone was sick, and that would be the only reason I'd be doing that. Yeah, interesting concept would be going in the back and seeing how they make these things. Yeah, with permission. But right now they're pretty packed back there. It's a pretty tight kitchen, so I don't think I'd want to ask right now. But it's definitely something to ask. Now I've put out a few emails recently. Asif was there's this one place that used to send an email, so. Yesterday I sent out an email in the morning to them, or I think I did yesterday was Friday, right? Yeah, so Friday morning I sent that out. But it's a pretty busy place, so if they say yes, awesome. If they don't say yes, we're not losing anything, okay? It just furthers the relationship. It shows my interest and my support, so. Start the wave in there with the sports fans. I don't think that's gonna work, but that would be funny. That's more of an arena thing. Everyone's kind of doing this right now. Filling their mouths with ramen. That's funny though, Vinny. That's funny. Thank you for making me laugh. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That would be cool though. That would be cool. Oh. Just so simple. Just so simple. I'm at that point where my broth is lower than my noodle ratio. Like, check this out right here. So now you can just enjoy some nice noodles and stuff like that. Nick's doing it. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's coming back. Oh no! Okay, it's done. It's done. It's done. Then you're waiting for the one person who's like, gonna start it again. It's like, please don't start it again. I want to eat my ramen. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. I like this location a little bit better too, because you don't have to walk all the way down and into the West End to get some food. Very, very cool to see. Very, very nice. Yeah, the West End, once you're down in the West End, it's just like you're downhill. You don't necessarily, like, you have to take a bus up. Otherwise, you're climbing that hill. I got no problem climbing that hill, but once in a while, I just kind of like, I don't want to climb the West End hill right now. I'm like, I'm not complaining about the rain, I'm complaining about the hill. It's such an interesting thing you see. Like, okay, you get used to climbing hills here and stuff like that. You get used to the rain and stuff like that. It's interesting to see what people choose to complain about. Okay. I had a work friend that was coming through the area like about a week ago, and he was going to go around to a bunch of the spots that I usually check out and stuff like that, and just to check in and stuff like that. There's nothing about my work, and he got it a separate assignment and stuff like that. But anyways, all I heard the whole week from him when I was at work was just the rain. Oh my gosh, the rain. And it was just such a stark difference. And then I'm riding on the bus with Asav yesterday. So we're getting the torrential downpour that Vaniel was telling about us at the end of the stream. It was like, I hope you guys have your umbrellas. And Vaniel, if you're listening, thank you for telling us that, because if we would have forgotten them, we had them, but if we would have forgotten them, that would have been a nice heads up. So we appreciate that heads up. Okay? But it was just the torrential downpour. People were still going out to the bars. It wasn't stopping anything. Okay. It was not stopping anything. And that's the thing about Vancouver. The rain separates the locals from the non-locals. Like, if the rain really doesn't bother you, you know how to handle the rain, you're doing pretty well. Thank you very much. Yeah, so it's like, it's not gonna, like, you don't let the rain on your parade out here. You still have your parade. Chinatown parade just after New Year's, around the Chinese New Year, is a good example of that. That is so good. That is so tasty. Thoroughly enjoying this. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Let's check in on the ramen bowl. See how we're doing. We're getting down to the bottom here. Oh man, I am wearing some of this. I am definitely wearing some of this. That's okay. That just means it's good food. Yeah, like you gotta check out some of the ramen shops in Vancouver. They are awesome. They're awesome. Maruhachi Ramen is one of my favorites. There's a few other places that do a really good job. Gunjiro Ramen, we rave about that all the time. They do a good job too. It's like a staple here in Vancouver. Just enjoying some beautiful, like it's raining all the time and stuff like that. Just enjoying some beautiful, beautiful food. Okay, especially when you're coming out from outside, like it's raining outside right now. So you got a little bit of moisture, and of course, then it just affects everything. And take this one with us and throw it outside. Throw it in the garbage outside. I'm not gonna have to have staff deal with that. That's just me from coming in from the moist, cooler area outside to this nice, cozy, warm shop inside. Okay, and people deal with that even with the snow. So I'm dealing with it with the rain, but if you're in a snowy environment, you're also gonna have that same issue. Yeah. 404 OG is like, rain is chill. Yeah, rain is pretty chill. You don't have to shovel rain. That is true. That is true. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. Getting down to the bottom. Oh my God. That hit the spot. That hit the spot. And again, this is like literally what I was craving today. My ass has got lots of prepared food at home right now, and that's probably what we'll enjoy tonight. So good. So good. I'm just gonna clean up my table. I'm always messy when I have like soupy ingredients and stuff like that. Well, howdy folks. A few other people have come onto the stream. I just finished off a nice bowl of ramen over here at Maruhachi Ramen. And then we're just gonna head out from here and just go and explore the city. I thought I'd head on over to, I need to stop by in Chinatown at T&T grocery store and pick up some instant coffee. So feel free to come with me there. And then I thought I might catch the SkyTrain on over to Waterfront Station and just see how Canada Place is doing today and stuff like that too. Boo! Good to see you. Quite the long name. It took me a while. Boo! We'll just go with Boo. Good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. There's just like there's a big family that just walked in here. They're just dealing with that. Yeah. Who do I ask to pay the bill? Oh, okay, awesome. I'm ready. He's taking. There's big families coming in right now. It looks like they're getting ready for a variety of different events, probably all those different sporting events that you guys were talking about and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. Did you get mochi for dessert last night? No, we did not. I wanted mochi. We did not get mochi, though. Unfortunately, we did not. What was the reason? We just jumped on the SkyTrain, and then we were just like, we just decided to stay on the SkyTrain. And then when we got over to the bus in the downtown, we were like, we should have got mochi. But we did. We did. Just to be honest with you. Thank you very much. Very good, very good. Okay. I'm using one of their machines right now. One for the tip. We're giving them the tip. Okay? Because they were nice with us and we're developing a relationship with the restaurant. We're going to give them an 18% tip. Okay?
Just like a copy of your receipt?
Yes, please. Awesome. Appreciate it. The funny thing is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tables are now empty here. These tables will be filled eventually. You saved the mochi content for us. Yes, Justin. Yes, that was the intent. At least we'll pretend that way. You Sam, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. And Nick's saying Halloween is next week. That is true. And rain or shine, Halloween on Granville Street will happen. And that is an unofficial festival, just like New Year's. So that's when the police wait and then eventually close down Granville Street. It happens every year. For 3 years in a row, I've been watching Josh River, and he'll do like a TikTok before Halloween night. He'll be like, "Is Halloween gonna be busy today or not?" Okay. Thanks, guys. That was awesome. Yeah, no problem. Oh, wow. Yeah, so like Maruhachi Ramen right here. Definitely come on down here and check them out. I'm going to get the sign for you too. Okay? So there's the sign right there for you. This place is awesome. And it's a chain, so they're all over the place. Okay? But yeah. Will you be dressed up for Halloween? I don't know. It depends on the weather and stuff like that too. Because like I want to go there and stream it if I can. Okay. But also, oh wait, I gotta get my umbrella. Forgot my umbrella. Classic Vancouver move. It's still there. Guys. There we go. We're ready to go. We got it. We're gonna need it. The rain it's not raining too hard right now, but it's definitely gonna come back. We have an atmospheric river. When like like in rivers, like there's holes and eddies and stuff like that. We're kind of like in an eddy right now. So a calm part of the storm. Will you be dressed up? I don't know. We'll see. 1990s, yes, dress up as the boo-boo. I also have some cozies. And those would actually keep me warm. So yeah. We'll see. Now you're putting ideas in my head, Miki. Good ideas though. Actually, if I did dress up, I would blend in. So yeah, I might wear one of those. If Asa still has them, I don't know where he packed them though. He had like a dinosaur and a unicorn one. And we wore those one times when we went to Halloween at Church Wellesley. It was epic. It was epic. We were going to the Stormcrow Manor afterwards and stuff like that. That was where one of the big parties were. So we kind of came in, did a live stream. No, we did a video because we didn't know. I don't think I was live streaming quite yet there in Toronto. So yeah, we did a video, but it was an epic video. It was an epic video. It was a good time. It started off with this awesome dance car that came by and parked itself in one of the squares, just like Jim Diva Plaza over in the village, and just started playing dance music. So yeah, it was wild. It was wild. Like, Halloween is always an interesting event. What was your favorite Halloween costume as a kid? I think my favorite was just the plain ordinary ghost one I did. Very easy, very simple, but still like a super legit one. I just put a sheet over my head, cut a few holes through my eyes, and went, whoa, I'm a ghost. But like, that's just like the cool old school ones. And then that's what I literally did. I literally wanted to do that. My mom was like, you want to do that? I'm just like, yeah. She's like, okay, it's a costume. It works. It works. There we are right there. And there is the stadium. That is the stadium. Let's cross the street. Don't worry about this. The sidewalk and everything is all closed and everything. It's a mess down here. The best thing to do is just to be safe. There's your coffee place there. Well, let's head on over. I need to pick up some coffee right now for home. So I need to head on over to T&T grocery store over in Chinatown. So come with me right now if you want. 4040, geez, like, that's classic. Yeah, that's really the vibe I was just going for. And like, some people were like, that's not creative. I was like, that was like one of the most memorable Halloween costumes, because other people were just like, I'm gonna be this movie character. And like a few years later, people are still talking, and like, this is like elementary school, so people are still talking about my ghost Halloween costume. Meanwhile, they've forgotten about, like, you know, a Derek's Pee Wee Herman costume. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Ah, looks like they're doing some work going over here. This is the YWCA Hotel and Residences. If you're looking for a more affordable hotel, this is one place that has an option for you. They also provide residences for people in need. So basically, you're just getting a small little room with a washroom, like a dormitory room, but they will put in like king size beds and stuff like that. So there isn't a lot of walking around space. Really just a place to sleep. Pretty cool. Nice TV in there too. Had a few friends stay in there recently who weren't the most affluent people. It looks like we're caught up in the hockey migration. I was not expecting this, but okay. Can't complain. Cannot complain. I think we'll cross the street here. Let's do a spin. Yeah, I'm vlogging right now. Like, probably got about 40 people right now.
Are you going to the Canucks game?
No, not today. I didn't even know there was one on until they told me.
Come on, you can still buy tickets.
I'm from here.
You're from here, bro?
Yeah.
All those Frenchmen.
I'll subscribe.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. You guys have a good day. Enjoy your game. The Canucks are going to rock today. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good to see you. What a day. What a day. Yeah, let's do a quick spin around the stadium just so that you guys can see. And that's on the way on over there too. So let's head on over to the stadium. I got the fans here right now. got Habs fans, we got non-Habs fans here. We got Canucks fans. We got me randomly here too. What a day, what a day, what a day. Oh my goodness gracious, there's like so many people coming here. Wow, I literally got caught in a wave. That's where the little card with the QR code will come in handy. Yeah. Yeah, I can make one of those like right now. Like at home. But yeah, we'll definitely do that. We'll definitely do that. That's a good idea, Justin. I'm giving credit to Justin for that idea. There'll definitely be some friendly chirping in the stadium today, or in the arena today. There is a healthy rivalry between the Canucks and the Canadians. So they can quickly get your channel. Yeah, I agree. That's a good idea. Because like if they open up their phone and they just scan the QR code, they're good to go from there. Absolutely. And we're over by the big screen over here. My BC place. And oh my gosh, look at this. This is awesome. This is awesome. It is starting to rain. So let's put that umbrella up. Whoa, she's a windy one down here. Wind tunnel. Serious wind tunnel. Ah! That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, I'm only putting this up right now for the umbrella up right now for the camera. I would otherwise I'd be walking around just like every other Vancouverite without the camera up. The wind tunnel kind of chills out once you get by this building here. Just kind of funnels between here and Canada Place. But look at how busy it is. There's gate 8 right on over here. You got a good crowd in here today. And it's good when you got fans from both teams. Okay? Sometimes when we get some of the American teams down here, there isn't enough fans for them. So it's really good to see. Really good to see. It's kind of one-sided sometimes. So definitely enjoying this. Look at that old school jacket right there. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm loving that. Well, for you Canucks fans, go Canucks, go. And do appreciate the Canucks. They put a smile on everyone's faces, and that's the awesome thing to say. Same with the Blue Jays. Okay? Yeah, they just show people a good time. And that's the most important part. That looks like the sesh spot before they go out in. We'll say it that way. It's a very Canadian way to say it. Vivek, good to see you. Love the rainy vibes. Thank you. I am loving them too. I'm going to take a quick little break, probably about a minute, because we got some of the SkyTrain tracks here. We're not going to be able to work our way through here. We're going to have to walk around it. A lot of people will come up this way after parking their car. Look at that, just like all the different fans. It's so beautiful to see. So beautiful. We definitely have like a bottleneck here. This is when I go up here. Look at that. This is so Vancouver. So Vancouver.
As I go by and as I realize that I missed it.
So awesome. Love the crowds. Yeah, that's what it's all about, regardless of if you're not a sports fan. Like, because really, what are these sports teams for? They're here to make people happy. Okay? Here to give them an entertainment. And that's the important part. They put a smile on people's faces. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rain's back. Ah! And it doesn't hurt to walk around the stadium right now, too. Oh, awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, remember to share, like, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. We'll swing by the main stadium, too. We're over by the shop right now. Okay, there's a few kids in the line, so we'll keep the camera on our face so that I can put my body in the way. But this is the Canucks shop right here. The player shop. Or the player's shop. There's more than one player. Ah! Ah! Yellow, the Oilers are gonna win tomorrow. I don't have enough knowledge to back that comment up either way, even if I had to like walk it back. So no. But that is funny. That is funny. This is the big these are like the box seats entrance right here, or something like that. The shop where you go in, you've paid for plenty of this. Yeah, they're doing fairly well. H-Flops, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Yeah, young. That looks Korean. Okay. Well, whatever language that is, English on over here. Use Google Translate if you need to. I'll back up the chat. Ah, too late. Too late. Okay, we're in the main area though. The main area. One thing for certain, we need a Canadian team winning the cup. Young said it's hot. It's so hot. Ah! Ah! H-Flops, thanks for the $3.99. Yeah, I appreciate it. Oh my goodness gracious. Every little bit helps out. I do truly appreciate that. H-Flops is giving like small donations here or there. Starting to get up to around $20. I do appreciate the support. So they got the gate 10 on over here, I believe, right here. Okay. And then they got the Canucks team store right here. You can get a nice jersey here if you want. And then finally, the other thing that's happening is people are out over here. There's just scalpers behind me, guys, so don't worry about them. They're just hustling, doing their job too. But yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. They're gonna get started soon. What time is it? It's 4:03. The game is probably, it starts at 7 minutes after, if my memory serves me right. So they always put 4 o'clock on, but then they actually start like the anthems and everything like at 7 past the hour. A lot of different teams do that. So they probably got like 3 minutes to get in, but like pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh yeah, the rain is picking up. She is picking up. Okay, we're gonna cross the street here. Look at that right there. A big old lineup on over there. Well, anyways, Canucks fans, it looks like you're heading into the game now, but good luck, guys. Go Canucks, go. We'll cheer on the hometown team. Ah! We're at the intersection of, this is Expo and Abbott right here. And then Pat Quinn Way is still part of Abbott Street. That's just one little stretch that's called Pat Quinn Way for the hockey arena behind me here. There's still gonna be some Canucks fans heading on over here right now. So you can catch a few more jerseys. I'm heading on over to the T&T grocery store right ahead of us here, so I'm not going too far. It's like we're getting some Habs jerseys too. Very interesting to see. Let's put the camera on us for a minute here. That's how I get eyes in the back of my head. Literally. Literally. What a day, though. What a day. Yeah. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. Almost at T&T grocery store. Yeah. I'm a big fan of South Asian instant coffees and Southeast Asian instant coffees. So they do a really, really good job with instant coffee. It's quite the art form. That's the main form of coffee in a lot of the rest of the world, instant coffee. So we're over here right now. It's Kiefer and Abbott. And that's where we are, at Kiefer and Abbott. Lots of people wearing a jersey. It's a vibe. Yeah, it definitely is a vibe. It definitely is a vibe. I do truly, that's the cool thing. You get like camaraderie and everything. Like that's the whole idea. It is the whole idea. Hey guys, good to see you. Let's head on up and in. What a day though, what a day. Let's go pick up some coffee. Time to do some errands. We're gonna keep the camera on us, but we are over here at T&T grocery store, otherwise known as T&T Supermarket. Stands for Tiffany and Tina. Literally does. Literally does. Okay, we'll switch arms. Whew. Let's go get some coffee. I'm doing groceries like everyone else. Yeah. To get people to wave when you're walking sometimes isn't too hard, but like it really is just building up a positive. Okay. Now I can slip on in. There's a lot of people down here right now. This just tells you the popularity of the coffee. So here's some of the coffee right here, guys. Just like, this is like an art form. It literally is an art form. Sorry. Very, very, very good. Very good. Very, very good. So we have some of that right now. That was on sale. But what I want is I want a pack of this and I want a pack of this. Okay? And we got a pack of that at home right there. So this is the nice taste, super tasty one. This is the extra strong. They're all good though. So it's definitely like if we want to try something. No, get more we need more matcha? Okay, we need more matcha. Okay, apparently I've been told to get matcha. Okay. So I'll get an extra strong and I'll get a matcha. So I got a matcha for Asif right now. Or is this white coffee? That's white coffee. Oh, Nelly. Hold on, Asif. I gotta make sure that I get your matcha. Oh, yeah, this one is the matcha. Okay, we're good. We're good. We got the matcha. Ooh. I was worried for a sec when I saw white coffee. I was like, are they out on the matcha? No, they got the matcha. I got Asif hooked on the matcha. I was like, grab the matcha. He's like, really? Really? And then he tried it and he was like, you know what? You were right. Yeah. There's just so much of a variety. So much. And again, like instant coffee, like if I went to Toronto and went to a non-Asian community and said, hey, I want some instant coffee, they'd look at me like I'm a weirdo and stuff like that. Okay? When you walk into like Asian community, I'm gonna tip the camera up because there's people standing in line. You walk into Asian communities and you're picking up instant coffee and they're like, yep, we know it's good. We definitely know it's good. Yeah. So this one I have here, this is Malaysian and this is Vietnamese, the G7. Don't worry about it, man. Oh, I was just about to slip into the other line. I might slip into the other line, she's a little faster. And that gives the guy behind me an opportunity to get his stuff too. Yeah. There we go. We're good. Daniel, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah. Yeah, we're just picking up some coffee on over here. Yeah, I went on over to Maruhachi Ramen and I tried out that I got that matcha latte it's not on sale anymore, but it was on sale. We got it twice when it was on sale. So good, so good. It's only like $6-7 not on sale, so that's not bad too. Yeah. So yeah, $7. She just scanned it. The G7 was $8.99, but there's a pile of packs in there. Thank you. Okay. Let's go outside. And you guys get the streetscape between two cars for a minute. Ah. For a hot minute while I put some coffee in my bag. Oh. And there you go. Okay. Okay. So we got the coffee. We got the coffee. And it is a raining. So I'm right now underneath the setting, but you can see right here, she is a raining right now. She is quite a raining. Okay. Absolutely, like it's time for a drinky. Ah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's get out of Chinatown though. Oh Nelly, oh Nelly. Now I could use a milk tea. No, no. I could definitely use a milk tea too. I'd definitely use a milk tea too. Okay, let's go, let's go. But first thing I want to do is get out of Chinatown. There's a lot of good places here in Chinatown. But unfortunately, there's some elements in the downtown east side on East Facing Street, a couple blocks up, that cause problems in Chinatown too. And so I like to come down here, but it's good to also get out of here and head to other areas. And Chinatown is amazing. Guys, come on down here. The grocery stores down here are amazing. The bakeries down here in Chinatown are amazing. Okay? And of course, the food down here is for the world. Some of the best in the world. Right down here, okay? So, Definitely do enjoy some good times. Some good times. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So head on over to Gastown. And then we'll be good to go from there. Beautiful, beautiful murals from our graffiti artists here in town. Like how some of the best graffiti artists in the world, and some of them actually suffer from addictions and stuff like that. And then some people are normal, and that's just life. So you can look at people a little differently that way, you know, when you're here in Vancouver. Just some amazing art. And like when they're doing the art, keeps them out of trouble. And just look at that. We're not going to go down the alley, but look at those beautiful, beautiful pieces there. So those are pieces. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful works of art. This is new right here. That's very, very cool. Very, very cool. Good people all around. Some people are hard up on times and fall into the hard candy and get stuck there. And it's really hard to get out. And then other people just living their lives like everyone else. Oh, awesome, Joey. Good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream, watching from Guam. Big ups to Guam. I haven't been to Guam. But very cool either way. Very, very cool. I don't think I've had anyone from Guam on the channel yet. So yeah, you're the first. At least the first to identify themselves from Guam. Yeah, and the retro jerseys are the real popular thing right now. Bringing back the old black and orange. That's all the rage right now. Very, very popular. Back in the day when I lived in Metro Vancouver, like the first time around, I had a black Canucks hat. It was corduroy too, so it had that like corduroy feel. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. 404 OG is saying some people really actually, some really great people actually live down there. Yep, that's true too. That's true too. So don't put down the downtown east side, guys. You gotta watch what you say and stuff like that too. So it's really easy to rail against some of the problems here, but it is a much more complex issue than you think. And there's a lot of people down there that just want to get cleaned up. They just don't know how. And unfortunately, the supports right now just perpetuate what they're already doing, which is unfortunate, but at least they're still alive. And that's the important part. Step one, keep people alive. And then step two, I think we're working on that right now, but it'll take a while. Like, you gotta remember, okay, this is West Cordova Street here. We just passed East Hastings, or Hastings Street in the East Hastings part. Okay. But that area has been an area that has perpetually, for, if you look at the history books, that's where the heroin, or I should watch what I say actually. That's where some of the hard candy dens used to be, like over 100 years ago and stuff like that too. So it's been a depressed area for a really long time. And the best thing to do is just to try to look at the other parts of life right now and let the activists and people in that area help the people that they know how to do that best. And it's the best for me to keep my camera out of there so that people can focus on getting better. I laugh, otherwise I cry. So, yeah. Let's keep going though. We're in Gastown now. And we're over by tees.ca. They make these awesome, cool t-shirts and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. I love this. This one is awesome. Look at that one right there. They got the East Van Cross, they got the steam clock, and they got the raccoon. That's wild. They got the old school 86 one there too. That is so good. Young, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a whole bunch. Oh, Christine's saying that too. Yeah, that's awesome for you guys for you to say that. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a whole lot. Yeah, let's go enjoy a little bit of this area. Yeah, the one with the raccoons, pretty cool. So I wouldn't mind getting that for a nice little Christmas present, or maybe we'll pick that up on Extreme. Not today. I just bought some ramen, so let's watch the budget a little bit. Shh, there's some Dodgers fans here. Those are Dodgers hats. No harm, no foul. There's a lot of Dodgers fans here in Vancouver. And that's the thing. And so people are torn when you're talking about cheering on the Blue Jays and stuff like that. A lot of people from Toronto will be like, hey, you know, get on camera sometimes and other stuff. They'll be like, are you cheering on the Blue Jays? Or jump on live streams. So it's like, but then other people are like, but I'm from the West Coast. I'm a Dodgers fan. I've been a Dodgers fan all my life. I'm supposed to like the Blue Jays just because they're in Canada? They're not even here on the West Coast in Pacifica. Because this side of the mountains on over here, all on the coast, is also considered an unofficial region called Pacifica. So, where we have characteristics with, like cultural characteristics with everyone else that lives down here. You know, Seattle and San Francisco and all that type of stuff. Quickly dodge the Dodgers fans. So it's a bit of a toss-up. It's a little complex. But I'm not sitting on either fence. I just want people to be happy. I visited Vancouver last year. I'm making Vancouver one of my favorite places to visit when I travel to Vegas. Well, thank you for coming to Vancouver too. Definitely appreciate it. And I'm sure the businesses down here appreciate your support as well, Joey. So thank you for choosing Vancouver when you have the chance. Greatly appreciated. Yeah. Just like everywhere around the world right now, our businesses need support. And when we get that support, we truly do appreciate it. So, Oh my goodness gracious, we're outside of Lee's Donuts. Lee's Donuts, what every Vancouverite tells you should try if you're a tourist coming to the neighborhood. Because it's a local chain, and that's the only reason they tell you to try. But seriously, definitely try it. It's a little bit different from other donuts, and they actually taste pretty good. Pretty good. No, they do have like a stock-based donut that they use for quite a bit of their different varieties. A nice spongy one that has a nice sweetness to it. So very cool. Very cool. Looks like someone's on over here at the steam clock. The other thing they tell you to do is come on down here and get your picture by the steam clock. Oh my goodness gracious. So a lot of people come down here. If you're coming for the World Cup, definitely come on down to Gastown and get your picture by the steam clock. Because people will be asking you when you get home, oh, you went to Vancouver, so where's your photo for the steam clock? It's like an unofficial badge of honor. It's like, you've been to Vancouver if you stood in front of the steam clock and had your picture taken. Otherwise, it might not be real. Seriously, people literally ask for that. which makes me laugh. It makes me giggle. Well, of course, you can come on down here. We got a whole bunch of Canadian paraphernalia and all of our stuff. Really, is that steam clock that popular? I don't know if it's necessarily popularity or Vancouver. It's just finding a quick and easy way to tell people someplace they can go when the tourists ask them a lot of questions. So either way, it's one of those. This is the new Herschel store down here. Oh, wow. Herschel's got raincoats too. Like, look at that Herschel logo and everything. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. We know rain. Yeah, Herschel is a Vancouver brand, I believe. Feel free to double check that if you're not sure. And let me know if I got that wrong. Okay, just trying my best. They're a famous backpack brand. Very popular just a couple of years ago. And still popular, considered high quality. Very cool to see. Is that the same Leah's at Granville Island? Yep. No, Leah's has now expanded. They're all over the place. So you can get Leah's Donuts down here in Gastown. You can get Leah's Donuts over on Granville Island. You can get Leah's Donuts over in Steveston along the Fraser River. And you can get Leah's Donuts over at the amazing Brentwood and Burnaby. And there's several more locations all around the city. There used to be one in the Post building, but I believe they've moved now. So definitely come on down to Gastown if you want. Yeah. Okay. We're getting back to the downtown. We're leaving Gastown. I'm just having fun. Let's head on over. It looks like the rain has paused for a minute here. That's good to see. It gives us a chance to take a break, relax. I'm gonna wrap up my umbrella. So not put it away, but wrap it up. Camera, that was 2 clicks. You're supposed to go down. Look at those mountains though. Oh my goodness gracious. Just wow, look at that right there. You're not gonna see a whole lot of detail today, but just poking through the clouds there. Just coming out, and look at this one on over here too. Bit of a diva right on over here. Seymour's just like, you can see me, but I'm still hiding behind the frosted glass. Oh, Seymour. Oh, Seymour. And see no as well. So awesome, so awesome. Okay, we're over here. This is Waterfront Station. I am kind of wanting like a nice warm, this is what I love. Okay, the Rogue is like literally picking up on the Pink Pony Club. They usually have an awning here too. I think they might have just taken it down. Okay, I'm not sure. It might be in that bar there too. It doesn't look like they have their awning open today, but they'll still keep those patios open when it's a nice day. When we get a nice day and it's not raining, it's still a very nice day. Very, very nice day. Might be a little cool. Like you need to wear your jacket out there, but still something to enjoy. Yeah, that looks good. Good to point out the nature features and notice them, yeah. Out of all of them, Mount Seymour is the diva. Mount Seymour is the diva. That's the less used one. So it's the one that's got the slightly, according to some mountain bikers, not all mountain bikers, but some mountain bikers, got some of the sketchier trails out of From and Cypress and what is the Grouse? So yeah. You pick up on some of these things sometimes too when you're down here. Awesome. Okay. So let's keep going. There is a Blenz just up away and around the corner, so I wouldn't mind heading on over there and just grabbing a nice warm coffee. So come on with me right now if you want. Okay, we're just gonna wait for the light to change on over here. Just because with the camera and everything, you do get a lot of traffic that comes quickly out of this parking lot some days. So it's best to just keep myself safe. And of course, this is the terminal point of Granville Street here too. That's Granville right there. So we're here now on West Cordova Street. And we're just gonna head on over to Blenz and grab a coffee. A couple days ago, we grabbed the coffee right on over there at the Awesome Bagel. They're awesome. It's literally in their name. But today I wanna go on over and get a nice Blenz. So we're just gonna go and get a nice warm beverage of some sort. So warm ourselves up. Because we've earned it. Other than that, we could go to the hard bean too. I think I want the Blenz today. Hard bean does a good job too. So there's a nice little Blenz in here. We'll see if it's open. We got a few backups if we need them. Looks like they got their signs out, so hopefully it's called the Awesome Bagel. Yeah, it's pretty good. They got sandwiches and gelato in there too, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of. They got some nice chairs out here right underneath the awning. That's awesome to see. This door is for customers only. Look at that's so cute. That's so cute, and it's a push. So we got a push. A push. Hey, I'm just vlogging. I'm going to keep the camera on my face, okay? Okay. Yeah, my channel is Jerome Forrestwood. Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to keep it on. Oh, I prefer to keep it on me too. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. I just wanted a nice, just a nice warm drink. So like a pumpkin spice latte would be awesome. Yeah. Not iced, warm. So, let's go for medium today. Okay, awesome.
That's everything for you?
Yeah, that's everything. That is everything. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, we're gonna do the paying part. Fingers? Oh, my fingers got cold. I got one of these like on the City Crawl for Friday call too. So they do a pretty good job. Okay. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of ice stuff until it started getting cold. Camera. When you give it 2 clicks, it's supposed to go down. It's all fighting with me today. The camera's just like, what's going on? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a quiet. This place is busy during when the office crowd is here. They keep it open in the afternoon on over here too. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good to see. Lynn, you're here. Good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, I'm going pumpkin spice crazy. Because you know what they say about pumpkin spice. When the season's over, it just disappears. I'm just gonna warm up a little bit, have a little bit of a warm beverage, and then we'll head back out and check a little bit more of the scene out, and then wrap her up. Oh no, we still gotta wait. Yeah, it's not ready yet. And there's a few more people coming in, so they might need to deal with those people too. Yeah, I'm fully embracing the pumpkin spice this year. fully embracing the pumpkin spice. I think it started out with Brooke and Justin and Christine and everyone being like, yeah, just get some, get some pumpkin spice. So 404 OG said something. Oh, it's ready. Hold on, let me grab this. Awesome. Awesome. Nothing too fancy here. Okay, they're not going to do any kind of crazy art or anything like that. If you want that, head on over to Revolver. Yeah. Yeah, well, they try to get, that's the thing. They all these local shops try to keep it like aesthetically pleasing and stuff like that too. Okay. So the chat has moved on a bit. I've missed part of the chat. I want to catch up and see what's going on here. Okay. But yeah, we're just at the Blenz on Howe Street at Howe in Canada Place here. Okay, so 404 OG said everyone is in CD mode. No. That's Vancouver is for you. OG's talking about the people who stopped me with the sports team and stuff like that. Yeah, they were just like, yeah, you should definitely come on in to the hockey game and stuff like that. I just know the minute I walk in with the gimbal, the security is just going to look at me and be like, excuse me, sir, you're more than welcome to come on into the game, but you can't live stream here. But it's awesome, like, they're just trying to get more people out and stuff like that. And that's the thing, like, a couple weeks ago, we had, a few of you guys were on the stream, and we had the Whitecaps fans, okay? And they literally, with the permission of the police, so they made sure everything was in permission first, but we didn't know any of this at the time. Okay, the police were like quietly blending in with the crowd too. They dressed a little more lower key that day and stuff like that. So, and just kind of like just paraded these people through and just let people know, don't worry, they had permission and stuff. Literally, they came on down to the intersection of Homer and Robson Street, and there's a pile of people over at the library. Nice sunny day, just eating food. We were eating food there too. Assive of me. We got some food over at EB10, and they lit off smoke grenades. Okay, it was amazing to see. Okay, just dropped them on the ground. They exploded, and then they started chanting, and we were like, "Oh my gosh, what's going on?" Because we didn't see, because there was smoke. We didn't see all the Whitecaps jerseys and scarves and stuff like that. We were like, what's going on here? And we're like, oh, this isn't necessarily a good thing. And then we found out they were Whitecaps fans, and then we were just like, oh, okay. They started their Whitecaps chants. Justin was on the chat that day. Yeah. Justin definitely remembers that day. That was an intense start. It was still super cool. I should make a short of that and post that for you guys. I'm gonna have to go back and figure out which video has that. Oh, Nelly. Just so nice. Just so nice. To like be able to come on into these different restaurants and just sit down and like be able to eat a meal in front of you and stuff like that. Like some vloggers were talking to me a while ago and stuff like that. They're like, you literally go into restaurants, sit down and eat the food. And just like, yeah. They're like, how do you get in? You just ask for permission. You're just like, yeah. And you just tell people what's going on and all that stuff. Normally people are cool, you know? So long as you keep the camera on you. You need to become the subject. Yeah. But this is definitely warming me up. And on a day like today, I gotta finish the drink before I go back out because I can't hold an umbrella, a drink, and a gimbal all at once. So you stuck with me here for another 10 minutes. A beautiful, beautiful day. Oh yeah, but when that happened, wow, Assive and me were like, what is going on? So I obviously had the gimbal out. I was doing the live stream at that point in time, so I'm like, I might as well get this on camera anyways. So I raced over to the edge of the street. Didn't stand on the street, stood on the sidewalk, but still, yeah. Smoke grenades go off. police are like waving at people like, don't worry, they have permission. And they're just doing their soccer chants or international football chants. And it was quite the sight. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, and like the Whitecaps are definitely having a good time with that new German team member. I believe him from Germany. Okay, on the team. Yeah, it's just like he'll be up late, probably. That's the thing, though. It's like when I sleep in, because I usually wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning for work. When I sleep in, it's usually like 7, 8 a.m. Okay? Ass is still in bed because he's sleeping in at his time because he works regular Vancouver hours. So if he's sleeping in, he sleeps in like everyone else, 9, 10, that type of thing. Yeah. So what we watched on Netflix recently, and this is what As was talking about, we watched recently on Netflix a game, like an influencer game show, okay, called Battle Camp. And it literally brought all the Netflix influencer shows together. So everything from like the real world cheerleaders teams, the real estate teams. I think it's like selling the OG or something like that, and over in like San Diego and stuff like that in California. I'm not quite sure. Orange County, OC, selling the OC, so selling the Orange County. Okay, the real estate agents. They had people from some of the more like Too Hot to Handle and stuff like that shows and stuff like that too. It was very cool and brought them all together into like this battle camp experience. And they just did these crazy things like the old TV show Wipeout. It was so awesome. One of my favorite characters on there, Tony. Tony was on the mole. And to understand how these people interact with each other, like the previous influencer show that they were on, like one of those like it pretends to be real world or like but it's not real world, they were on the mole. And that really influenced them in a certain way, because in the mole you're taught not to trust anyone on your team because one of them is the mole, and the whole point of the game is to figure out who the mole is while winning money. Yeah, so I just wanted to understand a little bit more of the psychology there, because with the too hot to handle people, they were just like all over, just like flirting with people and stuff like that to get the edge in their game. Okay, there was the circle people who were constantly being like hashtag this and hashtag that. Yeah, feisty. Feisty. And then there was 2 people from the mole, and one person from the mole went away early. Tony stayed for a while, but Tony was really untrusting of other people, and he realized during the game that he had been so influenced by the mole, and he was being untrustworthy. He just didn't feel comfortable, so he left early. But I wanted to understand it. He's doing an awesome job in the mole right now. I'm watching this season of the mole. Very, very cool. Very cool. So not a bad player, but he just didn't feel like he fit in that battle camp, and that's cool. That's cool when someone understands that. And I know it's like when Adore Delano pulled out of All Stars in RuPaul's Drag Race there. She just is like, I'm a drag queen who's in a rock band. This is what I should be here for. I shouldn't have come back for in Drag Race. And she sat down and she talked to RuPaul and all that stuff. And eventually, and then RuPaul was like, I understand where you're from. If you want to leave, that's totally cool. It's cool with the contract and stuff like that. You fulfilled your obligations, so we're good to go. So that's the whole thing right there. Yeah, so I'm almost done right on over here. Yeah, I love Adore Delano. So Tony had an Adore Delano moment on Battle Camp. I love it. Oh, it's called it. Yeah, that's what it's called. Reality TV. Yeah, we really dig reality TV. We know it's not reality. Reality. That's one of the reasons we love it. It's just like ridiculousness, So. And Ass of Amir are big old school Wipeout fans too, where they go through the apparatus. American Ninja is another one of those shows. So Yeah, you just love those kind of things. They do the pumpkin spice latte a little bit better over here than at the Davie Street location. And the Davie Street location does a very good job, so this is extra good. Well, you know some of my Netflix now. Yeah, it's better than like, I like watching a hardcore action flick too, so that's when Asa kind of rolls his eyes. It's like, oh my gosh, she's watching one of those. I'm just like, yep. Yep. But I absolutely love those reality TV shows now. So, I think Asa really got me back into it when we watched a few seasons of The Circle. It's just easy to have on and just watch people manipulate and then guess who's manipulating and all that stuff, you know. It's like trying to guess who's trolling you on YouTube Live as well. Oh, so that person is using the words that they previously used in their own live stream. So now I know who's speaking to me. Let's just leave it this way. People out themselves without realizing it, which is very, very funny. Very funny to see. Thanks, guys. Just taking this to the garbage. Let's go on over to Canada Place. Just let me grab my umbrella. Yeah, there's quite a few people coming in here now. This is a tiny little place. And there's a lot of people that come in here just because the only other choice on over here is a Starbucks. Okay, if you're not going to go to the Awesome Bagel, if you're coming from Canada Place, like right on over here, there's a Starbucks like right behind this tree here. And not everyone wants to go to Starbucks these days, you know? And 404 OG is just like, yeah, that series is crazy. Yeah, I love The Circle. It is, it's intense. It really is intense. Nah, I think that angle's a little bit better for you guys. Let's just head on over to Canada Place and see how it's going on over there. There is some of the sales right there. Yeah, it looks like the wind is whipping up, so it'll probably dry the sidewalks for a few minutes. It looks like the clouds are starting to push off the mountains. We can see a few more definitions. Seymour, though, is still hiding behind the clouded glass. That mountain is a diva. That mountain is a diva. Look at this. This is where all the taxi cabs park their cars when they're on over here. Why? Because the airport's on over here too. Wouldn't that be awesome if like Asa and me jumped in a seaplane and like headed out to like someplace? That would be cool. Don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon, but that would definitely be cool. Yeah, the seaplane airport isn't far away from here. It isn't far away from here at all. Yeah, here's the Starbucks right here. So there's Starbucks right here. And like when you come to Vancouver, like Starbucks is okay, but a lot of people, because Starbucks is choosing to pull out of different cities, both here in Canada and the US. And there's some people that are just banning it. They're like, why are you abandoning our cities? Can't blame people for that at all. Oh my gosh, YVR's here? Wow, back before the days of Uber, I used to work in one of the office buildings nearby. When working late, I would go to Canada Place and grab a taxi. Well, we just looked at the taxis there. Doesn't look like it's too hard to catch one. Yeah, yeah. Oh, look at this. We got a wedding BMW here. What's going on here? Very, very good to see. Very good to see. Well, maybe the groom and bride are staying in the Pan Pacific Hotel right on over here. That would be awesome. I believe this is the hotel right here. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. And then the convention center's here. And then they have some offices for the Port Authority up above, as well as the conference center there. That's owned by the Port Authority. 404. Is film production still rampant in Van, or has it cooled down? It's in a lot of places right now, but not where you would expect it. Last film I saw was actually movie setup was actually over on Commercial Drive just a couple days ago. I was over there, I believe, on Thursday, just making some videos for you folks, and yeah, over on Commercial Drive, and yeah, they had a movie being filmed over in the Havana Club on the drive across from, yeah, near Grandview Park and stuff like that. Yeah, it's starting to clear up. When you can start to see a little bit more definition on the trees and stuff like that. Okay, I can see a little bit, you can see a little bit more if your bare eyes right now, you know, so. Oh, they're naked, my eyes are naked. But your bare eyes, yeah. You can see a little more definition. We got a plane taking off. But we got they got a seaplane airport over here. And these planes will go to all of the island archipelagos, both mainly in Canada, but also in the States. There's a few that go to the States. That's what I've heard. Feel free to fact check that, okay? Because I'm not quite sure. It's just what people have told me. We haven't had a chance to ride on one of these seaplanes yet. But they go to different archipelagos, different inlets and stuff like that. And they do cost a little bit more money than a regular, like you can fly to Calgary for like, probably $70 right now. To fly on one of those planes with like, you can fly for like $99 right now on one of these planes. I was checking out the website because I always do. People ask me questions, okay? But for $99, but you can't carry anything with you. That's literally like a 5-pound limit. It's less than Flair Airlines. That's nuts. But if you pay $200, you can bring a regular size bag, just a regular size backpack with you, 15 pounds. So I was like, wow. And that's because there's fewer people on those planes. Smaller planes mean higher plane flight prices, especially when they're going to more remote locations. So like Victoria and stuff like that. There's an international airport there too. So, but yeah, if you want to fly right into the downtown, or from downtown Vancouver into downtown Victoria, you definitely can. Let's head on over to the airport, and then I think we can see where life takes us from there. Okay, seeing as we're talking about it, let's go check it out. Sean, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, we're just gonna head on over to the airport down here, the seaplane airport, and then I think we'll chill out from there. Good to have you. Gives me a reason. I'm heading down the Wades anyway, so. This is over in the West End, so. Let's go. Look at that. There's that giant drop sculpture right there. That is called the Drop. It's supposed to be a raindrop, and well, you've already seen it rain today here in Vancouver. It rains quite often. It doesn't necessarily rain the whole day, but quite a bit. We still got the umbrella, the trusty brelly, or the brelly as some people call it on over here. The brelly. There's Canada Place right there for you. Beautiful sails. There's a Cinepax Odeon in there as well, with one of those flyover Canada rides. Definitely awesome to see. So while we're walking down this section here, we just walked on to the first part of the seawall. This is where the seawall starts, right down here at the West Vancouver, in the west building of the Vancouver Convention Center, Canada Place. On the other side here, and that's the east building of the Vancouver Convention Center. All owned by the Port Authority. And we are over here on the seawall path right now. Good to see you. Just passing by the giant drop sculpture here. And we have had an interesting Let's Get Nosy stream today. There's some more of the mountains as we're walking past there for you. That giant yellow mound there, that's sulfur. That's where the industry is on over there. You can make sulfur for a lot of things, from concrete to paper and a bunch of other stuff. Sulfur is used in all of those different processes. And there's giant industry on over there. And so we'll just walk along the seawall path here. Look at these hats, they're cute. But there's the airport ahead of us there. Those docks right down there, and that is the airport. Kieran, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, Lynn's already here. Good to have you here. Just wanted to say hi to Kieran. Yeah, we're just on the seawall right now, just walking past the airport. We were talking about the airport, so I thought I'd bring everyone over to the airport before I wrap it up for the day. Sulfur smells like rotten eggs. Yeah. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. There's a tiny little sulfur deposit on a back trail in a ravine in Toronto. Okay? And you'll be walking along this path, and then all of a sudden, you look down, and it's kind of like a gravelly path. It's like an unofficial trail. And it'll start to turn a little yellowish. And then you start seeing bigger clumps of sulfur and stuff like that. There's no problem there. Nothing's going to happen to you and stuff like that. The sulfur is naturally in the environment and stuff. It was very interesting to see. Not big enough to mine though, obviously. So they just kind of leave it there. But very, very interesting to see nonetheless. I'm sure some geologist somewhere knows about it and they have it on some list just in case there's ever a sulfur shortage or something like that. They know exactly where to go. But every once in a while you see those things. They're like mica deposits, like the shiny stones that they sometimes use in a bunch of other stuff. It's like a shiny black stone. Very flaky. And so with this, the hulu is right here. So the hulu will come in here, usually on this side. Okay, and that is your rapid boat that'll head on over to Nanaimo. It probably is over in Nanaimo right now. And then over here, most of the planes are Harbor Air, but there is a few other planes that come through here. There's an indigenous airline that comes through here too, takes you to some of the reserves and some of the more remote islands that aren't reserves, but are in and around the reserves. And those ones will have the indigenous logos on them. These planes on over here, these don't look like Harbor airplanes. So these look like, there's the logo right there. Caravan, that might be the model of the plane though. Yeah, but then there's a Harbor Air coming in right now. So these are the Harbor airplanes. These are the bulk of the airplanes coming on through right here. The ones with the dark blue and the yellow right there. He's just trawling into the dock right now. Probably just came in from Victoria or Nanaimo and stuff like that. About a 15-minute flight to Nanaimo. Okay, quick, across 35 minutes to Victoria. But the whole process takes about an hour. They ask you to show up about 20 minutes in advance. You can see I've done my research with it. Like, I want to go on one of these planes at some point in time, but we got busy work schedules, so like coordinating it with people and stuff like work and stuff like that too. Like, we're working on a big project right now, so work's like, no, just stay where you are. We'll make sure you get some good vacation time in a little bit. So fair enough. But we do want to go to other places too, just for our Canadian Pulse series. So we work on that every once in a while. We want to fly on over to Edmonton and do a little bit more Western Canada too, and check out a few more cities and stuff like that. So we'll probably do the winter run over here, but then once it gets a little more springy, we'll be heading back out to those other places. And Calgary, we could go to Calgary whenever. We're used to the cold. We're originally from Toronto, so we can definitely handle it. Yeah, there they are. They're getting off the plane right now. Let's see how many people get off the plane. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. It's not easy to climb out of these things. 6. Yeah, you can see some people are just flying in from the island for the day. This might have even been a tour. They do charter tours as well. Yeah, and then the 2 pilots here as well. It looks like there's 2 business guys standing there. They always like to chat on the dock. Look, I'm on the dock by the seaplane. I probably do that too, so I'd be like, yeah, we're on the dock by the seaplane. Yeah, ramen eases the pain. Oh, there's something I missed here. Oh, you're talking about that. I'll let you guys chat about that. They have no idea that they're being filmed. No, there's cameras all over the airport though too, so they know that they're being filmed. They totally know they're on camera. An extra camera from a vlogger? That's not a big surprise over here in Vancouver. Not a big surprise at all. But yeah, do they know for sure? No, they don't. But they definitely expect it. But beautiful, beautiful seaplanes on over here. They get you all over. Because like Vancouver is not just, or British Columbia is not just the interior and the Metro Vancouver area. It's also a whole bunch of island archipelago. There's a giant island archipelago here. And so yeah, and these planes will get you around all over the place. No problem, 404RG. Sam's here, good to see you. World Series is in baseball. Everyone get there. Well, you know what? If they want to stay here, they can stay here. It's up to them. They can choose what they want to watch. There's no requirement to go to the World Series, but you go and you enjoy the World Series. Awesome. What an awesome day. What an awesome day. Okay. Let's head on down here and then I'm going to wrap up under some trees. In a nice dry section. With a little bit of an overhang. Awesome. Okay. I think we're going to finish it up here. Yeah, push forward with more city post streams. Yeah, definitely. No problem. So, anyways, guys, thanks for coming along today. Just remember to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good day, folks. I'll leave you with the mountains and the airport.